Today I'm going to share with you 10 new tips and tricks to help enhance, protect and give you a better overall experience with your Surron. Plus they can also help prevent silly failures when out on the trails. This is my third tips and tricks upload, my last one being over 1 year ago. I've learnt a few more since then that I found very useful, so I just wanted to quickly share with you guys, and hopefully some may be of use to you. Number 1, my favourite. Now I know some people are constantly ripping their valve stems. One way to stop that is fit a rim lock, but there is another way, an old school trick, and it doesn't cost a penny. First you want to remove the nut off the valve stem. That then gives it a chance to have a little bit of play in there, bit of give. Now when your tube does start to spin, that valve stem will be skew with. When you see that, let down your inner tube, pinch the tyre and pull it back into line. Number 2 is the chain lube tidy, made from a bit of old cardboard. Helps prevent oil going over the hub, wheels and tyres. Also eliminates contaminating brake and disc. Very useful at keeping the job tidy, and it doesn't cost a penny. Number 3, some people suffer from this and some people don't. Battery knocking. Battery knocking about over rough terrain or jumping, etc. It can come on over time or it can be an instant issue. Anyway, there is a simple solution for this. Some kind of padded tape. Mine wasn't thick enough, so I doubled it up. I was using double-sided tape as that was all I had at the time. However, it still eradicated the issue. And at number 4 we got fake pedals. They were standard pedals from an everyday bike, simply screwed in. Nice to know this option is available. 5. Dielectric grease. It will be your best mate and help prevent any silly failures. It doesn't go in the connectors, goes on them. It prevents moisture and provides a water repellent seal. I consider this vital for electric bikes, especially if you're in England, where it quite often rains or been raining. 6. Throttle cables are delicate and can easily catch and pull out. Bit of a weak spot. People snag them in the bushes, etc., or catch them loading or unloading bike from vehicle. It's definitely a hazard, and if it does snap then it's game over. It's not as easy as just joining it back together. So to help prevent, I suggest some cloth-like tape to wrap around the cable, giving it some extra strength and protecting as best as possible, giving it the best chance of survival on the trails or transit. 7. I swear by this stuff that was recommended to me at the start of my Surron adventure. I use it every few rides, depending on how much time I've got. It's 303 aerospace protectant for my belt. Helps prevent fading and cracking, repels dust, restores, and has UV protection. First, make sure it's clean and dry. It's easy to use, spray it on, use a rag to catch overspray, then wipe off with a clean fibre cloth. It's the best stuff in the business, highly recommended if you're running a belt. Number 8 is your standard multi-purpose furniture polish. Works especially well after washing your bike, and it's a lot cheaper than the usual products, but does a fantastic job of just giving the bike the final touches of a clean, or even removing dust, light dirt, when it doesn't warrant a full hose down. Gives a great finish. Nine. Pegs. These are pit bike pegs from eBay for $9.99. compared to $39.99 I see on other Surron websites. Most pit bike pegs will fit CRF, KLX and TTR pegs. Some RMZ pre-2009 will fit with a little alteration, so they're not a direct replacement, but very close. Finally then, at number 10 is the front axle for the DNM or Killer forks. Now they're not always in stock, so I wanted to find an alternative source and at a cheaper price than most Surron places. First, I mention this because I see a lot of people strip them out, so it's handy to have a spare for if that ever happens. Now this cost me $15.99 from Decathlon. I've looked online and can't find the product, but when I went in there I saw this and knew it would fit, purchased it, got it home and realised it was exactly the same, and like I said, it was quite a bit cheaper, so I was happy with that. And there you have it, 10 simple tips and tricks to help improve man and machine's relationship. If you've got any tips or tricks that you want to share, please do so in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear this sort of stuff. All that's left for me to do now is thank you, especially as you got this far. Hope you learned something. If you didn't learn something, just hope you enjoyed the video. And thanks for tuning in to the Motor Machines channel today.